welcome to Let's Talk World with Maria. Obviously, Maria is not here. I am sorry for all the pervs out there who are looking for her in her lovely outfits, and I'm not mad at you. But in the meantime, this is, of course, your boy, Kevon Tyrre. Welcome, and we hope you guys enjoy yourselves. And to my right, of course, we have comedian, writer, all-around extraordinaire, Mr. Jay Coldwater. What's going on, my friend? How are you?
Man, everything is groovy, fine, and fantastic.
Excellente.
It's cold outside, though.
It's cold outside.
Yeah.
Right. You know, don't say that in rhythm because you might get sued. I'm just saying.
Well, baby, it's cold outside.
Hey! You've been served. All right.
Well. Fan me.
Yeah, you know what? Well, hey. You know, that'll be, we won't digress too far around that rabbit hole. But, all right, so we've known each other for some time now. We knew each other for a bit. You know what I'm saying? I had the privilege. I first met you a few months ago. We ended up doing a show together with me and the jazz trio.
Oh, yeah.
Right. We did that over there at the lounge over in Henderson, right behind Lake Las Vegas.
Yes.
And that was a cool joint. We got you and a lot of your friends came out, was able to do a show. And it was a cool, situation. And then I caught you a couple of weeks ago over at the Blue Martini.
Yes.
With that dude Donnie Johnson over there.
My man Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie, he's doing his thing. Right, he's killing his phone over here.
I'm beating it. I'm still here, folks. I'm just gonna
he's beating up his phone.
I'm just gonna do this right here.
Right,
see there, boom. I'm trying to be fancy.
Right, he's trying to do that versus beat up people at his other job because that's just because you can't do that there.
No, I can't. I can't beat people up.
No, you can't do
security
that. No,
more.
you can't do that. No, it's
I wasn't even that good of a security guard though.
Should we actually talk about that just to show how bad? But no, we're not gonna go there.
Why not?
We could if you want. All right, so why don't we start here?
Okay.
Why don't we start here?
Yes.
Obviously you've been in the comedy game for a little bit. What made you decide to get started doing what you do, yo?
Well, it's kind of a slick little story. Over the years, just being me, I used to be a convenience store clerk also. Yeah. So when you're amongst the people, talking to the people and stuff, they all say, like, "Oh my God, Jay, you're so funny. You should be a comedian." And I'm like, a huge fan of like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and stuff like that. So I'm like, nah. Okay.
Because snowflakes and Me Too will eat that alive.
Boy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really do that. But on the B side though, I want to make sure I'm franked up good.
Well, I see you. His phone is appropriately placed, ladies and gentlemen. So it is appropriately placed. As if black guys didn't need any more love in that department, right?
Check me out, lady.
Oh my God. Is this like Mike Checker, like the reunion tour?
Yeah, you know what? Let me stop. Cause I just looked down on my live. There's a bunch of dudes in there. Sorry, fellas.
It's the 21st century, bro. You might be talking to somebody. You might be like,
but I don't want to talk to
Right. He's looking at you like, it's a thuggish rugged bone.
Right. He's like, ooh, look at that
That's
right there.
He's like, ooh, it's the first of the month. Wake up. Yeah, man.
You know what? Sidebar, it'd be my luck. It'd be like, remember in Friday Part 2?
Yeah.
That'd be the guy that's looking at me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, come on there, fella.
Right. He's like, that bro, he look magically delicious.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fight that guy. And I'm, when they get big like that, I just run.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of soft in the middle.
Okay.
But anyway, back to comedy.
Pun intended. There you go. Pun intended.
But back to the whole deal though. So I always wanted to kind of touch a little bit, but I just never did because I always thought that I was just funny just to those people because they see me all the time.
Right.
So a few years go by. My current wife right now, we're doing the dating thing and everything, and I'm just cracking jokes because that's just what I do. I crack jokes on everything and everybody. Nobody and nothing is safe.
Right.
And she says, "You know what? You are funny. You should try some comedy." I was like, "I don't know." I go to work. I come home Thursday, and she was like, "I found a place for you to go, and we're going right now. Go get in the shower, get dressed, put on your funniest outfit. You're going to go do some comedy today." And I'm like, okay. And I had a few jokes that I was toying around with, but nothing really serious. So I spent a few hours before I went to Money Plays. Shout out to Money Plays and Stan and all those cats up there.
Shout out to Money Plays. Yeah. There you go. Here, I'm going to try to censor that, but not too crazily. Because,
because the ladies do like it. Hey, I hope my wife ain't watching.
Well, trust me, if a guy responds, she has nothing to fear.
No, zero.
There you go.
Because she can fight. But
she be like? Taking the rings off? You looking at my man?
She be like, wait, hold on. She might not even take her stuff off. She just probably just go right in.
You know what? If she got the squab and she took the Fencing Hills, shout out to Fencing Hills.
Definitely shout out to them.
Yeah,
they putting cats down out there. You can't.
Mm-hmm. And looking cute doing it. All right.
Right. I don't want a stiletto across my head.
Yeah, not me either.
So I go to Money Place and I do my first set there. I had just got done watching that Raider game and we lost ridiculously that particular night. So that was my set. And I killed it my first night.
Well,
and then the rest of it's been comedy history.
There you go.
So it was pretty dope.
So how long has you been doing this since then?
I'm not 4th year right now.
You're 4. All right. You on the grind, man.
Yeah, real heavy. Got a lot of things on my plate right now. Like I said, been doing some writing. We got the Vegas PI show getting ready.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up a little bit because obviously, we all have a mutual connection with RevolutionRadio2.com.
Yep, shout out to those guys.
Yep, shout out to them. And, Steven, Caveman Chris, my man. What made you decide to get into the writing aspect of that and with Mike Rowe and those guys?
Well, actually, it's crazy because everybody, when you tell somebody that you're a comic, the first thing they say, like, oh, you're trying to be the next Cat Williams, or you're going to be the next so-and-so. And you can't. You got to wait for those guys to die. Like, they had to. Honestly, you do. Because for them to get to where they had to get to, they had to wait for, like, Richard Pryor and all, and Red Fox. Not to necessarily pass on, but literally pass the torch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys is young. They're still getting their money in. Regardless of what anybody say about Cat Williams, he's still out there selling. He sells out. He sells
whatever
you
say about Cat Williams. He's had his radio show. He still has his other shows.
He's doing his
thing. He's doing a lot.
With that being said, I took a book out of his page.
Okay. Being
it's not all stand up.
Right.
You got it. You like to get to where they are. That's gonna take some time.
Right.
But to get to where they got them there.
Right.
I can do that right now, which is writing TV shows, writing scripts, writing jokes, writing skits. Trying to get my face in a lot of places and stuff like that. This is the stuff that I'm trying to do.
So here's an interesting question to that, since I'm as an entertainer, obviously I do comedic stuff, and I'm not a comedian.
Got you.
It's part of my repartee to be funny, be witty, blah blah blah. But I'm not a comedian. I don't do that like a thing.
Right.
But considering that you write, did it ever come to your attention where other comedians have asked you to write for them?
Not yet.
Right.
And I hope not.
Okay.
Well, the reason being is like in rap music, you can have, actually just in music in general, you can have a ghostwriter.
Yes.
Someone can write a song for you when you go sing that song, and as long as you put your all into that song, you can legitimately make that your song.
Right.
Even though Bill wrote it, that's still, hey, Kevon, that's his joint right. Right. So that's what we're going to say. But in order for me to write a joke for you to go tell it, you may go up there and tell it great, but it's not your story. You know what I'm saying? And myself personally, when I write, I'm not necessarily writing my story, but I'm writing my thoughts. And for me to write my thoughts for you to go tell them is not real.
Well, I got what you're saying.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. Now I'll write with a person. You know, saying we can work some stuff out together. But as far as actually just writing for other comics like directly, I just couldn't do it.
Well, look, here's my point. Like, because obviously there's a lot of comedians, comic writers that are big out in the game.
Yes.
That write for other artists, other comedians.
Right.
So for the sake of, there was one guy named Bruce, comedian writer named Bruce. I don't remember his last name. Very heavy set, kind of wild hair, bearded gentleman, wore glasses. And he wrote for Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal, Robin Williams.
I've actually seen
the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've actually seen him do stand-up, and the guy's hilarious.
Right. Now, I say that to say this. For that type of dude, he obviously knew their style and how they would go about it.
Right, exactly, yeah.
So when the joke came to mind, he was like, this joke would be perfect for et cetera, et cetera.
Right, yeah.
Right. So would it ever be possible, like if you knew a friend or something like that, like, yo, I thought of something and I think it fits your skit on how you write. To your point, maybe could we collab and do something?
I could now, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could definitely do that. That's actually happened here. It happens actually more often than you would think amongst comics, especially when they're in a small scene like we have. We're so close, so we all talk and everything like that. And we'll be like, I'll be talking with somebody, and we'll like say you just went to the dentist, and you kind of got a bit about going to the dentist, and something will occur to me real quick, and I'm like, bro, you know what you just said? When the dentist started drilling in your head, dude, just tell them that the pain was so intense you got a hard on. You know, I'd say that, and then, you know, saying and be like, at first you'd be like, I don't know, but the whole thought, I know you, Kevon,
right? That
I'm not saying that you would, but that's something that you might say, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. In a regular day to day, like, baby, that drill was so heavy in my mouth. Oh my God, everything was tingling. You know what I'm saying? Bing, you know? Right. You know, so you gotta. I mean, so yeah, I could definitely do that part. Like if I'm, you know, saying somebody that I really, really know, and I'm like, yo, this would be great for you. You know what I'm saying? You should do that. But as far as like just, you know, someone sending me a check and be like, yo, I need an hour worth of material. Nah, I can't. You know, so that's something I really could not do. You know what I'm saying? Nor could I really find myself someone handing me material and be like, hey, unless they like really know me, you know, I couldn't tell nobody else's style. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'd be telling your story, and it doesn't jive well for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
All right,
you know?
I dig that. Yeah. I dig that. So, what made you get involved with? Because I know you're doing Revolution Radio. We talked about a second ago. Yes. So, what made you get involved with My Pro and getting in with now Vegas PI?
Oh man! Shout out to the whole entire Smack team. That was actually kind of a cool little deal. I was doing a radio spot for them summertime, right? About end of summer, and for Caveman, Kurt Fairfield, and I was doing the local uprising show. That's what it was. It was me, Caveman, Captain Steve-O.
Do they still do that at the tattoo spot over there?
No. They're actually we're actually moving a lot of stuff around right now. So they're getting ready to lock in a studio spot. So we have like one legitimate spot, but I don't think they do the tattoo part not very often. You know,
I knew it was like a monthly deal. When
yeah,
they did that.
Yeah. So, but they are bringing the local uprising show back.
Okay.
So you know, what I'm saying, I don't know a whole lot about that because I'm worried about my show. Make sure you guys tune into the Hot Box.
Yeah, he's like, if they got, I'm gonna worry about my show. Hashtag plug. Hashtag plug.
And not a shameless one either. Hashtag unshameful plugs.
Hashtag plug it in. Plug it in.
Yes.
Plug it in. Plug it in. Hey. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man.
But so we're doing that, and I meet Mike Rowe, and me and him just click instantly. And you know, we're just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He's saying stuff. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember that. You know, so we're just clicking up really good.
Right.
And then he asked me, you know, like, did I, you know, how I feel about touring and doing work? Because you know, he works with a lot of rock bands. At this time, he was actually working with some bands at the time. And I was like, dude, just hit my line, dude. Just, you know, the worst I could possibly tell you is I can't do it because I'm working. Right. And that's it. A few months go by. He sends me a text. I got a proposal for you. Hit me up. So I call him back. And you want to help me write this detective show? I'm like, sure. Right. And here we are now. You know, what's up. We're writing it out now. We got some heavy names in there. Matter of fact, my guy right now is Martin Casals, Lucha Libre champion. I think he's still a champ. I don't know. He may have lost his belt. I don't remember. But anyway, he was a champion, so that's good.
He was a champion.
Yeah.
Right. You can't take that from him.
No, you can't take it from him.
Can't take it from him.
So we got Kevin Cross on there, Big Killer Cross. The chick from The Voice, Megan Ruger. Yeah, that's her name.
Oh, there you go.
Ruger. There's the boss lady.
See, the host doesn't want to host. That's why she just threw me up here because she's upset that she lost. Hashtag. All right, but we'll get into that another time.
Oh,
right. Yep, she's upset because she lost.
What'd you lose?
But we're gonna get into that. We'll get into that at another show. Yeah, we'll get into that at another show at another time. So,
tune in next week. So
there you go.
Out what she lost.
But back to point.
Yes, back to point.
So, what is about the show that is interesting now? And before we get to that, what is it like working with the lady from The Voice? What's say her name again, please?
Megan Ruger.
Megan. Now, black woman, right?
No, she's
no, the white. Yeah, okay. White right. Because I know another lady. Right. And how is it like working with her?
I've only really worked with, come in contact with her a couple times, but she's a sweetheart though. Yeah, she's very nice. She's very, very cool. You know what I'm saying? It's got a very nice.
I don't watch The Voice enough. I do like The Voice. I do watch it, but obviously I don't watch enough to know everyone that's gone through all the stuff. Obviously, Maria has and was familiar with it. But obviously so what we're going to do is I would like to get more into what Vegas PI, what did you base it on?
Okay.
And kind of some ideas without getting into too much stuff about where you want it to go, what you're trying to bring out of it or whatever. You know what I mean? But before I do that, I want to get real quick. What are the things that really motivate you as a comedian? You know what I mean?
The number one thing that motivates me is the ability to make people laugh.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because laughter is good for you.
Okay.
You feel it. I mean, not just emotionally either, physically.
Right.
You should get a good laugh in, at least one time a day.
You should.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta fake it.
I don't do that. I just do that by making fun of other people.
That's what usually I do. I usually do.
Yeah.
But that motivates me, and just life motivates me. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. I want to always be in a progressive, forward motion. Always want to be moving forward and everything. So, and that's definitely something that motivates me a lot. Being able to continue to do that. Because if I can't use these,
you always got this.
I always got this.
Right.
Say hi to Juke. He's on watching.
Oh, Juke. What's up, my man Juke, man?
What up,
Juke Juvis? What's up, man? Good country guy, good country musician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came and did something for us on Musician Loves Honey.
Right.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. So come on through. This is Left Talk World with Maria. Of course, I am not her. Not my fault. I wouldn't look that great in a dress anyway. This is my guest, Mr. Jay Coldwater. We'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned.
Bass.